1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
6, 7,
8.
Cigarette smoking causes 480,000 deaths in the United States, which makes it 1 in 5 people, according to the Center for Disease Control. There have been more than 20 million smoking-related deaths in the United States since 1964. 2.5 million of those deaths have occurred from non-smokers who died from exposure to secondhand smoke, according to the 2014 Surgeon General's report. All of these deaths could be avoided as smoking is the #1 preventable death, according to the American Lung Association. To reduce health risks to the public, smoking cigarettes and other tobacco products must be stopped in public places, therefore reducing the risk of death and other diseases related to smoking. It is known that smoking is harmful, but it is not always discussed in detail. Smokers are more likely to develop heart disease, suffer from a stroke, and develop lung cancer over non-smokers, according to the CDC. Smoking can cause cancer in every organ of the body. This is because tobacco products contain over 7,000 chemicals, which 250 of them known to cause cancer, according to the National Cancer Institute. Secondhand smoke has been linked to lung cancer. There is also evidence suggesting it might be linked to lymphoma, leukemia, and brain tumors in children, and cancers of the larynx, which is the voice box, the pharynx, the throat, nasal sinuses, the brain, bladder, rectum, stomach, and breast in adults, according to the American Cancer Society. Smoking is harmful to smokers and non-smokers alike. Since it is established that smoking is a problem, an action plan is needed to reduce exposure to smoke. Quitting smoking dramatically reduces health risk and improves health. 20 minutes after quitting, heart rate and blood pressure decrease. 12 hours after quitting, carbon monoxide levels return to normal. 2 to 3 weeks after, circulation improves and lung function increases. After 1 year, excessive risk for coronary disease is cut in half. 5 years, risk of cancer of the mouth, throat, and esophagus and bladder are cut in half. 10 years, the risk of dying from lung cancer is half of a person who was still smoking. 15 years, the risk of coronary disease is that of a non-smoker, according to the American Cancer Society. As more people quit smoking, less people are exposed to secondhand smoke, which reduces the health risk for all. The U.S. economy spends $365 million annually in direct healthcare costs and $411 million loss in productivity each day due to smoking, according to the National Lung Association. By reducing smoking through laws preventing smoking in public places, these costs could decrease and the money could be spent elsewhere. Even if people don't quit smoking, steps can be taken to reduce exposure. The best way to implement reducing exposure is to create laws that actively make people quit smoking in public places. A cigarette, a 70mm stick, can cause so much harm to a person and those around them as smoke can circulate in a room and expose it to others. A cigarette like this can harm 480,000 people. By reducing the risk of cigarettes, the health of the public can be greatly increased. 28 states and Washington, D.C. have passed laws prohibiting smoking in public places and workplaces, according to the American Lung Association. With the help of these laws, 8 million lives have been saved since 1964, including 800,000 deaths from lung cancer. These laws are effective, but they aren't seen throughout the United States, which they should. These laws could go much further for the benefit of the public. The CDC agrees that these laws have not gone far enough, with only 2 states, Alaska and North Dakota, that have tobacco control programs at the CDC recommended level. And reducing exposure is key to promote well-being of the public. Proactive steps have been taken to reduce exposure to smoke in the form of laws, but needs to be done, and those laws need to be more greatly enforced. Smoking causes health problems to smokers and those exposed to smoke. The best way to reduce these associated health risks is to reduce exposure to the harmful smoke. Laws need to be put in place to reduce the public's risk of smoke exposure. Implementing better laws about smoking in public places can help reduce the 480,000 deaths caused by smoking. For your personal health and those around you in public, smoking in public places and workplaces needs to be banned. Thank you.